Yo, I got a reason to say this. I got a reason to say this. I got something to say about, you know, being out here in a truck. Like, like what I usually do is I park behind buildings, stay out of the way. Not only that, I'm fixing to show you half of the evidence, but the evidence just disappeared. I don't know if you're going to take my word for it, but you'll be better off because you're not going to believe what I just saw. I'm right here camping out behind this Coles building. And I'm shutting down. I'm taking my 10-hour break right now. You're not going to believe what I just saw. You can see it's raining. This is right here in Illinois. This is what was it? Norma? I forgot the name of it. Normal, Illinois, or Bloomington, Illinois. I'm right off I-55 right now. I saw a service truck pull up right there. I'm thinking it must be one of them tow trucks. Must be one of them assholes with a tow truck. Probably fixing to kick me out the lot or who knows what. Probably gonna call the police. I don't know. I couldn't tell what it was. But when I was back here, cutting up them vegetables and mixing my tea right there. I was back there, right? Curiosity told me to pop the curtain open. You see, there's no warning sign at all, It's like I got good ears, I got sensitive ears. So certain parts of my body is extremely sensitive. I could hear somebody walking around this truck. I could hear them talking, or it's like if the engine is off, it's much better. They don't have to talk. I could hear somebody walking with the windows rolled up. It don't matter if their shoes are quiet. I could still hear. I could tell there's a dog walking by. I could hear the dog panting. It don't matter. But curiosity told me to pop the curtain open. I heard a rumbling noise, right? It sounded like a truck. So I cracked the curtain open a little bit. I said, all right, I guess I'll just throw my clothes on and just get out there. So I did. So this is what happened. As soon as I popped right behind the wheel, I came out like this. And then I snuck back there and grabbed my tea. Snuck back there again and grabbed my vegetable. So I'm right here sitting there watching. Lucky I didn't pull no moves, because if I did, I'll be the one to be judged. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be accused of committing a crime. But guess what? I said, all right, I'll sit right here and watch. So he sat right there for like 5 minutes. So all of a sudden he moved. No, that truck moved all the way to the back of the trailer. Like where you see that box. You see them yellow things to protect that box? That's other trucks. That's to keep trucks this size from touching them. Other truck drivers. You could, anybody. Yeah, them iron posts that's painted yellow. So he pulled up back there. I said, wait a minute, I'm in for a surprise here. I don't know, I can't tell if it's a disguised thief, or I can't tell if he's going to steal parts off of the truck. He probably couldn't see me sitting there because of the window and all that, the rain and all that stuff. So I'm thinking, boy, I must be in for a surprise right here. I think this dude's going to steal something off that trailer or whatever. So this is what happened. He got out. He started prepping his stuff. And then all of a sudden, I said, yeah, I bet you going to come up to that trailer. And then all of a sudden, he did. He started walking behind the trailer. And then he came over this side. And that's when I pulled my move. I'm fixing to show it to you right now. That's when I bust the fucking door open. Landed on my feet. I said, yo. And so I start walking up to him like this. And then he stopped right here. Right where the landing gear's at. I said, is there anything wrong? You see, I'm fixing to try it. And I'm fixing to drop his ass right here if you ever think you want to touch this trailer. You see, I didn't come off cussing or nothing. I said, yo, what's up? I'm waiting for a showdown. So he said, he heard something like 21 something Madison Avenue. I said, I don't know this place. I'm just camping out right here. I don't live around here. I'm just staying out of the way. I'm just passing right through. I'm just another truck passing through. He goes, oh, all right. I said, are you some kind of service guy looking for a truck to fix? And he said, yeah. So now since I found out what it is, he hurried up and he backed off. There ain't no telling, man. He could be lying to me. He maybe is lying to me. I don't know. But anyway, let me show you what I did yesterday when I was on my way down here to. I see I'm supposed to go to Missouri, right? I already had 2 to 3 days to get there. But let me just show you something. This is what I did yesterday. I have not removed this since the last 24 hours or more. This is what I did. Not just the seal, also the padlock. You know, I should have my knife right here. I should have my knife right here. I shouldn't have stepped outside. I never step outside without a weapon. This is what I do. You see this? Whenever I drop it, I don't care if it's in the truck stop. I don't care if it's out here. Even though this is secluded, this is a perfect place to drop a trailer. But it's not just this that matters. This is more important than this. This is more important. That's what I think. You know why? Because it makes, you see, it could be any one of them things in one of them houses or back there. They might have kids, people. When they see a trailer sitting there, they know there's a lot of goodies inside it. Next thing you know, they try to get their own. You know, it don't have to be a professional thief to break into here. It's anybody. It's anybody. One of them ranch ass, people, residential. Yeah, they could do that. This is more important. So now, this is what I told myself. When I'm in a strange neighborhood I don't know nothing about, or if I am in a familiar neighborhood, it don't matter. It will happen anywhere, in your own backyard. Yo, you know what? He might have said, yeah, I did check the truck. It said interstate on the side of it, written in pink and purple. It was a white dually pickup truck with a service body on it. Like it had like a tool body. I don't know what to call it. But it's one of them service trucks that you see almost like a TA or Loves. But it didn't say nothing like that. It said interstate, and then it said truck below it. Interstate truck, written in pink and purple. But it's a white body. And then all of a sudden you come up. I sat right there and I'm looking in the rear view mirror. I said, yep, now is the time. So that's when I dived out and I start walking up. I said, yo, what's up? You see, I'm waiting for something to happen. And I know he had 2 things in his hand. I'm surprised I didn't carry my knife, man. I should have done that. I noticed he had 2 things in his hand. And I even got my gloves right here in case I got to put them on and try them out. So I'm over here trying to find out why he sneaking up behind my truck like that. So that's when I found out this, he looking for another truck fix or something like that. It probably was true that he might be lying to me. It's probably true that he was gonna steal something or take this truck itself. I don't know. Maybe y'all might have more intelligence on that side compared to me, because there's certain things I don't really know. But yeah, I did, every once in a while in my lifetime, I did run into a couple of thieves. I had a motorcycle that got stolen anyway. I had 2 motorcycles that got stolen. 2 motorcycles got stolen in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. I had. And the first one, it got stolen and it got recovered. Yes, it got recovered. I got it back. The police got it back. The tow truck driver brought it to my house. This was in 1993. And then, 1996, the second one, the big old 600, yeah, that one was permanently gone. I didn't feel good about that one. Yeah, that one got stolen, all right. But let me tell you what I mentioned before when I was on Western Express truck. When I was on truck 11107, that brand new 21 that I was driving around, the one I was lease purchasing, I told you one time where I said, excuse me, that's some snot in my nostril. Um, you remember that part where, what the hell was I saying? Was it a thief? I don't remember. Shoot, hold on a second. Yeah, I mentioned something. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I did say something in one of the videos. I can't remember. Um, it has something to do with theft, some kind of criminal activity. I forgot what it was. Anyways, it's like if you ever pull up in a strange neighborhood and you try to stay out. I did examine this place first. I started driving all over the place. I was just killing a lot of minutes driving all over the place. I tried Target. I didn't feel too good. I didn't feel comfortable because there was it looked like some kind of a RV, one of them RVs from the 1970s. Not really no, probably the 1990s, I would say. It looks like something from the 1960s. It looked like a regular tour bus, but I couldn't tell what it was. And it had the windows open. I didn't want to go near it. And, this place is all limited all the way around. You can't really park nowhere. So I had to random select the spot because, I didn't feel like driving all the way. I had to pull over. I didn't feel too good. And so it's like I started checking out the whole place. I tried Walmart, I tried Target, I tried Home Depot, Lowe's. I mean, I had the trailer hooked up to me. I had 21,000 pounds hooked up on my back. And I was there floating all over the place. I mean, the truck had it easy. And I mean, I had it easy. There was no traffic. There was no real traffic out there. The whole place was like almost deserted. There was a few cars out there, but it wasn't crowded or nothing, so I had the whole place to myself. So I started floating all right between lights and everything. I started diving into parking lots. Nobody didn't say shit to me. So I kept on searching and searching for like 45 minutes. I couldn't find no spot, so I said, yeah, I did type Cole's store in my GPS, and I actually random selected the spot last. I was trying to look for a better spot so I can get Wi-Fi for my computer. So I decided, all right, I ran out of chances. I ran out of luck. I could have stayed at the Target store. That I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't like what I saw. So I came all the way back here investigating. So I came around here with the truck and I drove all the way down there, went into the front side of the building and then did a U-turn, and then that's when I came right here. So I pulled forward and backed up, and I'm right here in the spot. So I thought I was by myself. Well, it looked like it doesn't matter where you go. You're gonna find anything like a drifter, a serial killer can still pass right through. And I'm thinking, boy, you must be one of them organized ones that's probably looking to friggin' steal a truck. Oh, this is what that's, now I remember. Yeah, when I was on Western Express truck 11107, that's when I saw X amount of trucks getting stolen in the flyer. Look in the truck paper. I think, no, not just regular truck paper. You see it on the website. The truck paper on the website, the original truck paper. One written in purple, like dark purple. It says truck paper. You see it. You see the magazines in the truck stop on the concession stand every once in a while. Right. Look it up on the website. You want to see X amount of trucks, various types, not just full size conventional trucks like this, like these, like the ones I'm driving and what you're driving. You want to see box trucks, dump trucks, service trucks. They're going to get stolen. I'm serious. I'm serious as a mother effer. Box trucks, dump trucks. Now, mostly dump trucks. Yeah, service trucks, anything. And especially 18-wheel tractor trailers, especially, most of them are on the list. Because the bigger they are, the more money they make. Car carriers, dry vans, reefers, everything imaginable. Nothing goes to waste, even including this one. Even Western Express truck can get stolen. This one can get stolen. It don't matter. Yeah, nah. Economy crisis. Whatever they want to call it. I've seen X amount of trucks getting stolen in various places, man. In front of hotels. Down in Miami, Illinois. Every inch, I've seen it. From Illinois all the way down to Miami, they're getting stolen. Hotels, banks, parking lot, truck stop, anywhere. And one time when I was working for Western Express, when I was a company driver at the time, driving that 11107 truck before I lease purchased that truck. I took time off for like 2 or 3 days, right? When I came back to the Tifton truck stop, guess what I saw? The kingpin, that brand new kingpin lock I had, not that one, but a couple of other ones that went bad before. One of my first ones or my second ones. That brand new kingpin lock I had, it had 3 bruises on it. It was never used. It was never touched on the outside. I never made a mistake and backed up bobtail trying to hook up to it. It had 3 bruises on it, 3 scratches, like 3 small dents. So that means some other truck must have tried to slam up against it 3 times thinking that he was trying to hook up to it. When he realized why his fifth wheel probably wasn't working, he probably looked at the trailer and discovered there's a kingpin lock on it. Guess what? Somebody did try to steal that Western Express trailer in the Tifton truck stop. Pilot, you all know that. Tell me this shit can't happen. Yeah, trucks. Let me tell you the most likely places where trucks can get stolen. It's gonna be the truck stop all the time, anytime. I don't give a shit. I don't care what anybody wants to say. All the time it's gonna be. You know why? Both the tractor and the trailer can get stolen in the truck stop. Bobtail or no bobtail. Drop trailer or no drop trailer. Unless if you got something like this, or one of them things that fit the trailer valves, the trailer air brakes, or if you put something on the, what do you call it, the glad hands, one of them glad hand things that they put on there, the red ones, or if you put a kingpin lock, any one of them. Unless if you got one of those, then you can leave it. You can drop a trailer, or you can leave the entire tractor trailer in the truck stop. That's if you're going in the hotel for X amount of days. Leave it sitting there for like 2 or 3 days, you're gonna find that bitch missing. I guarantee it. They don't just invent kingpin lots for nothing. It's like, put it this way. I myself, I not only have driven one of them so-called private owner operators I used to drive for back in 2012 and 13. Well, the second one, I think, yeah, the second guy I was working for, when I was driving that yellow 1998 Freightliner Century. You're not gonna believe that the hole inside of the ignition key, it was cleaned out. It was all busted out. You could use a screwdriver and stick it in there and turn it and start it. Well, it had to be that way because I don't know if this guy was original or what, but I took a chance and worked for him. At least I didn't sit around and go to waste because I was homeless back in them days. Half homeless. I was homeless here and there. And then I would, every once in a while, I'll go back up Georgia and stay at my mom's house for like 3 months and then come back out. So it's like, you see, you never know. It could be another predator. Nah, it's just people minding their business. You never know. You gotta keep a sharp eye. But man, I used to start that truck up with a screwdriver. And guess what? That's telling me I could tell by looking at the that 21 Cascadia I was driving for Western Express and this one right here. I know these trucks are easy to steal. I could tell by looking at it. It's like I could just stroll outside this truck right now and just take what I want. That's how easy it is. Yeah, this one got power locks. Yeah, this one got power locks. The other Cascadia from Western Express, that one don't have it. This one is different. But I'm telling you, man, they're stealing trucks like crazy. That truck flyer, that truck paper, it's no joke. From Miami all the way up to Illinois, I've seen it. Kansas, it didn't matter. North Carolina, I've seen it all. Every 48 states are stealing trucks. Don't you ever think you could dive into a truck stop for so long? I know it didn't happen to you yet, some of y'all. Sooner or later, you're going to find out. Sooner or later, you're going to find out. That's just luck. That's just sheer luck. They park trucks in the hotel. Yes, they're welcome. Us truck drivers got benefits. I got benefits for Motel 6. Motel 6 be cutting my price in half all the time. Every time I check into a Motel 6 across the United States, it don't matter. They be cutting my price in half because I got a CDL license. They see it in person. Once they see the word CDL, Class A or whatever, or Class B or whatever, that's when they cut my price in half. They give me a discount or a benefit. So, it's like compared to stealing a BMW, compared to stealing a Maserati, compared to stealing a Mercedes Benz, compared to stealing a Honda Civic or Honda Accord. These things right here, I would say they are the highest. They are the highest because they make money. Chinos. Nah, it's the truck flyer I'm getting this from. The truck paper. And it does not end. The more you keep getting curious, the worse it's going to get in your face. When I say worse, you're going to see more evidence of trucks getting stolen every inch of the continent. It's not funny at all. I thought this one was for real. You might have said interstate truck on the side, but you know what? Some thieves are brilliant. This guy did not sound too dumb or crazy either. He sounded slightly intelligent. He looked scary. He looked like he kind of sound like the professional type. It could be, it's easy to wear a disguise too. If you wanna steal something, you could like spray paint some graphics on the side of some dually or some pickup service truck. It's possible. You could be out there lying to people and you be stealing shit. You never know. I could have called the cops, but I said no, I don't want to, because it's like if he was looking for somebody's truck to work on, that driver is supposed to identify. He's supposed to give the service truck driver the name of the logo on the trailer. He's supposed to make a description of his vehicle. But why the hell he came out here and random select me without checking? Don't you see the side of the logo that says Advanced Transportation System? On the other hand, when he was there sitting right in front of me for 5 minutes, how come he didn't see me sitting behind the wall? It looked like he wasn't paying attention. Sometimes you can't really see inside the cab because it's too dark. I guess he thought I was by myself. I guess he thought I wasn't in it. So now this dude drives up. He sits right there for like a couple of minutes and then moves to the back of the trailer. And then I'm saying, look, I better keep my eyes. So I just turn around and start looking at him. And that's when he came out and I guess he started taking out some tools on the side. I said, I better pay attention to this shit. I'm thinking, oh, you know what I thought? At first, I thought he was gonna work on one of them boxes. Nah, it said interstate truck, didn't it? It didn't say telephone repair. So now he comes out, walk around. He comes over on this side. You notice that he even missed the tires? He missed the tires. He kept walking straight. Nah, he ain't working on the tires. So if he thought this was a truck, why didn't he come out and walk in front of the truck and come to the driver's side and ask for the driver information? He came all the way around. It looked like he was there trying to sneak up on. So you know what I did? I grabbed my gloves because I can't tell if I'm gonna drop somebody right here. I said, you know what? I just popped the door open and just jump like a damn cat on the floor. I said, yo, what's up? I'm thinking he fixing to do shit to me. So I said, yo, what's up? I didn't give a shit if you got a gun. Yeah, man. It's like I said, what's up? So he started telling me, is this 21 Madison Street or something like that? I said, no, I don't know this place. I'm repeating myself now. No, I don't know this place. I'm just passing. I'm just another truck passing through. I'm just camping out right here. So he kind of hurried up and tried to back away, right? He didn't even give me a chance to try to explain myself. So that's the reason why I kind of got curious and I said, you looking for some tractor trailer that called for service? And I guess he said, yeah. But something strange still bothers me. How come you didn't identify the logo on the side of the trailer to see if you were working on the right truck? I don't see that. I mean, can anybody give me some kind of answer after I get done with this video? Does anything make any sense here? I mean, is there such thing as a dumbass that really doesn't give anybody the information to come find them? Like, if this was Swift or if this was JB Hunt. JB Hunt stuck behind Coles up in Bloomington, Illinois. And all right, is it what? All right, first of all, the service repair text should say, what kind of truck are you in? It's a JB Hunt truck. All right, where are you located? Behind the building of so and so Avenue. And I mean, even a 2-year-old can figure that out. Something tells me, man, I was in for it. Something is shady right here. Something don't make any sense. Yeah, I know. His truck look kind of original. It's one. It don't have to say Pilot or Tia or anything. Nah, anybody can have the license to drive a different brand. I mean, a different not brand, a different company logo on the service truck. No, you're allowed to do that. I understand that, but sometimes they make it hard for you to figure it out. It's like it could be a disguise right there. I was just looking at. I mean, the easiest thing to do is to either check the license tag, check the logo on the side of the trailer or the truck. I did not see that happen. Unless he must have thought I was sitting behind the wheel, so he just went around. Nah, probably not. He probably thought somebody was probably watching him through the curtain, so he went towards the side. But why the hell did he came all the way down? He passed it. Was he gonna go ahead and walk up to the driver's side and approach me? Or was he going to actually steal this truck anyways? Was he gonna go ahead and leave the service truck right there and then steal this truck? I don't know. Nah, it's like the driver is supposed to identify. He's supposed to give the service writer the information. What's the name of your company first? You're supposed to see the name of the company on the trailer. Even if it ain't a company trailer, if it's a owner operator, it's supposed to describe it in personal detail. Red truck, white truck, blue truck, whatever. Then it's like something didn't go right here. But the thing is, man, it scared the piss out of me when I seen him come out, when I seen him walking behind the trailer. And then I said, yep, this is it. This is it. Now is my chance. Now I see him straddling all the way down. He's striding right down. And that's when I popped the door open and jumped right on my legs, man. I said, yo, man, what's up? What's going on? Nah, I mean, I came up bold-faced like I was going to kill his ass right there on the spot. Because I know what time it is. I ain't fixing to be the next victim. And not only that, the truck flyer, the truck paper already said X amount of trucks being stolen. Yeah, I know it now. I think I probably just saw it. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna go ahead and assume and accuse. It's more likely this dude kind of backed away from me a little bit too fast. It's like I'm trying to, it's only right for me to investigate because I could have called the cops just now, but you see, it didn't cross my mind. I wanted to find out what's going on. He kind of acted a little friendly and backed off a little bit too quick. It's like I'm here trying to explain myself. He said, "That's all right, that's all right." It's like, boy, I really think, I really think I was really in for it. I'm 80% sure that that might have been a disguised service truck. Not only that, the way he came off, he kind of pulled away a little bit too fast, like he was trying to, hide or something. You see, now you know why I've been shooting them videos on Wrestling Express about them clubs. Now you know why I do it. I guess because that truck paper, that truck flyer, it scared the piss out of me on the website. It's the way I feel about that lease purchase truck. That's the reason why I got so paranoid. That's why I got so sensitive. Let me turn some light on in here. This is my second club. The other one, I think, yeah, the key broke inside of it. You remember that red one I used to have on truck 11107? It broke. So I bought me a second one. This one's like, it's different. It's like, this one is black. This one, it functions differently. A little bit. It's like, when you stretch it out, it doesn't stay out. It easily folds back in. The red one, when you stretch it out, it stays out and then you lock it. This one, you pull it out and you gotta turn it first. Hold on a second. Let me see if I could do it right here. Oh shit. It's on the other key. They're kind of different. They got the silver ones. They got the ones with a double hook. Like from here to here. Like this. It's like a U shape. It's got this on the other side. Yeah, this one is weird. You gotta do it like that. And turn it that way. And now it can't move. I think the red ones were a little bit more easier to handle, but it don't matter. You gotta have one of these, man. I think I was about to get hijacked or robbed. I mean, not hijacked, robbed. I really think this truck almost got stolen just now. Lucky I was in it. But like I said, man, I did see it on the truck flyer. I've seen Miami, Florida. I've seen Kansas, Oklahoma City. I've seen Illinois. I've seen Illinois a couple of times. I guess because the freight is high in certain areas, so they steal trucks in certain areas. I don't know. I'm guessing. Something tells me I got it right. I believe somebody on this website will start telling me I got it right. Because my intelligence is telling me what's going on. So you know what? I'll probably just save this truck from getting stolen by a professional artist. Oh shit, got the gloves on backwards. Next time, I try not to jump out the truck with this. I usually don't. I never made a mistake. I don't know why I made a mistake this time, diving out this truck without carrying one of these. But the thing is, I had my fixated eyes staring at that thing. I had to, man. I was in for it. I couldn't tell if a tow truck was gonna come up here and pull me away, but I was in for it. I said I better keep my eyes on this character right here. Don't take your eyes off him. And I was right. I didn't. It's too bad I got so distracted I didn't even put the knife in my pocket. I just went diving out there like I'm gonna kick somebody's ass anyway. Nah, I could have got shot. Nah, I don't care. I said, nah, it's like, I'm not saying I don't care about my life. What I'm saying, anything that's in charge of protecting me or taking care of me, I'm gonna risk. Because if I see it ahead of time, I'll pass know what time it is. I'm gonna die anyways, right? So you better die trying, like how they used to say it in the 1990s. You know this is 2000. It don't matter. Yeah, I dived out. This ain't my only time dealing with this. I almost got my eye shot out by an air rifle, by a pellet gun. And you know what I did? I dive out of my Volkswagen. You see, it missed the side of my eye and it went ting up against my Volkswagen engine. That's one of them rear engine. I had me a 1968 Volkswagen. I slammed the engine hood and I got pissed off. I dived right behind the wheel with a red crowbar, with a red jack handle. And I faced all 5 people, man. The one with the rifle and the rest of his family. I mean, I went against all 5 people bigger than my size. I was only 20 pounds. I was the smallest one compared to everybody, but I was almost the same height as them. I was close to I was almost as tall as them, but most of them was like bigger than me, taller than me anyway. I stuck the handle up in their face. I said, which one of y'all want to go first? Which one? And then, the woman started jumping up and down saying, oh my God, he's going to kill us. He's going to kill us. So I kind of got shy about it and I backed off. I said, all right, I guess they're scared of me. I didn't have no gun or nothing. I didn't have no knife either. But I backed away. I said, all right, I guess it's all good. I took care of it. I wasn't scared of the cops or nothing. I was just scared of hurting my manhood. I just didn't feel like going that far. So later on, this was like back in 1990. I almost lost an eye to an air rifle, man. Almost. It came that close. It missed the side of my eye that close. And then what happened? A couple of weeks later, one of the young boys in the family, him and his next door buddy, came up to my house knocking, and they both casually tried to apologize. I said, it's all good. I mean, you're okay. I mean, I didn't have no feelings against you after that. I even forgot about it. And that's how it goes. But the way this one happens, man, I don't know. How come he came all the way around? I thought he was going to stop at that tire and check to see if it. No, he didn't even check this tire. He didn't even check any side of the truck. He came all the way around, coming towards the driver's side. I'm thinking he ain't going to bold face come up this way because he's exposed. He has to go back there and hide next to the trailer because the wall is right there protecting him. The wall on the side of the trailer is protecting him. Nobody can see him. That's the reason why it's starting to catch up to me. So I jumped out of the truck because I don't think he was paying attention to me sitting right here. You see, some criminals probably ain't that smart, He could have looked straight in my face first and say, yo, man, somebody could be in that truck. They might have a gun or something. He didn't do that. He just came up here and then, start coming back here. That's when I jumped out. And I just bold-faced walked up to him. I wasn't scared of him. Yeah, he's somewhat bigger than me, but he ain't taller than me. It's almost like I'm an inch taller. He look older than me in some kind of way, but he ain't that old. Almost the same age as me. But I didn't care. I don't care what he looked like. I don't care if some serial killer cop come up in there. I would have took his ass out. I would have tried it. I would have got comfortable myself. I wouldn't be scared of death or nothing. But man, you should have seen it. When he came back there, I popped this door open. Let me I ain't gonna fucking forget this time, just in case. You should have seen it. I landed on my legs like a cat. I said, yo, man, what's up? You see, I'm like, and then me and him stopped right about right here. I think I was like somewhere right here. And I said, what's up? So I guess the first thing he said was this 21 Madison Street. I don't know nothing about this place. I'm just camping out. So I can't tell if he's wearing a disguise or what, but something didn't go right. The first thing he should have done was come out through the front side. Why didn't you just get out your truck and then come up to the driver's side? And why don't you just knock on it, just like what Goodyear Tire Service and the rest of them do? He didn't do none of that shit. He didn't do none of that. I should have told y'all that. Why didn't you just walk up Why didn't why didn't he just come up right here and go like this? That's all he gotta do. Or even do right here. He didn't do none of that. He came sneaking around right here. There ain't no telling what what the hell gonna happen. So you know what? I think my case win. Nah, there's something wrong with that shit, man. I guess I was a target. Didn't know it. Alright, I'm gonna cut this thing short now, man. It's going on to 40 minutes. I've said enough. Nah, I had to get excited. You only live in this world once. You got vital internal organs inside you. What are you supposed to do? Sit there? You gonna play like a dumbass and what you gonna do? Go on your cell phone and call the police? The police ain't gonna help you do shit for you all the time. They ain't gonna do shit for you anyway. I don't care which one of y'all say it ain't true. It is true. There's cops getting killed all over the United States, remember? Remember that one time when I said 3 times in my life between 2007 and 2022 and 23. I had cops that actually dive on my phone asking me to make a donation because of our fallen officers. That was the last one. Then the next one before that, he said 25, 50 to $100 just to replace them cops that's already gone. And then the first one in 2007 said because they're getting killed, they're dying across the United States. What you talking about? You better get up off your ass and freaking do something. If you see something coming towards you, you really think that cell phone is fast enough to save your life? That ain't gonna do it. Your kids, your wife, everything, they're gonna get taken out. It's happening. It's been happening. If you know you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You don't have to die. You might not die. Fight back. Anyways, man, I'm sitting right here because I ain't got nowhere to go. Not only that, what the hell? Shit leaking on me, man. I didn't close it right. I forgot this thing was working. I don't remember. They got power windows here. It's like this. You ain't safe nowhere. Even in a rental car, you're in danger. It don't matter. Because I just about came close running into something that almost cost me. I've been on road rage in a rental car like once or twice already. It don't matter what you drive. Your personal car, you should have seen me back in 2006, man. Ooh, I don't think I want to talk about that one. It had something to do with guns, some kind of gun violence, but I ain't gonna say shit. I was in a bad neighborhood. It happened to me in my own personal car, my minivan. I came out victoriously. I won. But I don't feel like getting into that. I'm not gonna talk about it. I gotta make sure I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a couple of times I don't mind slipping this one out. In Houston, Texas, before I came to Tamarack, Florida, when that gun situation came up, I actually got shot at by a carload of, I don't know, South American Hispanics or something like that. I told you all about that. I got shot at 8 times with a gun stuck over the roof, and I was in the left lane. I was on Katy Freeway. You know Katy Freeway, I-45? Like Route 52, Highway 50 or 52. All right, 52 and I-45 mixed together. And y'all know Beltway 8. I mean, somebody got to know Houston, Texas pretty good. Beltway 8, I know Bamel Westfield, I know Derry Ashford, I know the Pilot Truck Stop. It's on the Pilot Truck Stop in Houston. What street? Cavalcade Road. Cavalcade Road. I haven't been I haven't been to Houston, Texas since probably 2010. Since 2010. And right off Katy Freeway, I was going north. I was coming from the produce warehouse where I dropped my boss's tractor trailer. I was driving for K&B Transportation at the time, and I was coming up north in my minivan. I had rented a spot there too. I had paid for a spot. I think my boss paid for it. My dispatch manager paid for it. From what's his name, Justin. He paid for a spot in the produce truck terminal for me to park his truck, his company truck. So I left my Dodge minivan sitting there in the truck's parking spot, for time off. So it's like I'll take my van out and put the truck in there and then drive the van up. Just about, I don't know, a few miles later, that's when I heard pop, 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 pop right over. And I heard something touching the top of my car a couple of times. That's when I hit the brakes and dived right behind the car that was shooting at me, because I didn't want them to hit me. I thought the side of my head was going to open up. I couldn't tell what kind of gun I was using. I knew they was using a regular gun, but man, you're going to see all kinds of crap happening. This was in my personal minivan. This was not in a truck. This was when I climbed out of the truck. A few minutes later, that's when I got shot at. And then after that, that's when I went to Tamarack, Florida, and I ran into something else. And that's when I wanted to come back with a gun myself. But I don't want to get too much into that. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. All right, I'm going to cut this video short. I got to finish doing what I'm doing.